What up, guys? It's your boy, Mr. Africa. Now, I'm at the Asante region of the Republic of Ghana. Today, I'm bringing you another amazing and an educative episode. Guys, guess what? I can't come to the Asante region without doing this amazing video. Guys, just follow me. Hey, boss man.
Yeah, hello. Yeah.
Good afternoon.
Yeah, good afternoon, sir.
How is everything?
Everything blessed.
I bet that you are the king of history of the Asante region.
Thank you, thank you.
Take some of your day.
Thanks.
Okay, nice to meet you. My name is Mr. Africa.
My name is Samuel Kuma.
Samuel Kuma. Okay, that's a nice name. I learned you are the commando of history here in Asante region. Actually, this is my first time here. Okay. So I want to ask you some questions. I want to know more about Kumasi. You know, that's the main reason why I'm here. So can you tell me a little more about the Asante region?
Yes. First of all, let me thank you very much for connecting with me. And as I said earlier, my name is Kuma Samuel, the founder of Gold Star Premier Tour Company.
You have money.
Yeah, so
when rich people are talking, you know.
So regarding to the history of Asante started around 17th century. So let me make this early correction before I continue with my history. It's Asante, not Ashanti.
Asante.
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 Okay.
A-S-A-N-T-E. Asante,
Okay.
not Ashanti.
Right.
Because the British didn't know how to pronounce it. That's why they always mention Ashanti.
So it's called the Asante.
Yeah, Asante.
Okay.
E-S-A-N-T-E. Asante.
All right.
Not Ashanti.
All right.
So the history of Asante started in 17th century, early 17th century, where Otumfuo Osei the first was our first king, or we call him Asante Hene in our local dialect over here.
Okay.
So there was a village or a state called Dentre, because in the olden days we wasn't having towns or we wasn't having countries. We were having kingdoms or states. So this state was called Dentre. So Dentre states were really strong, because in the olden days, if you talk about power means people.
Power means people.
Power means people.
Wow.
And there's a saying, if you kill millions, millions will come. Or if ukum apem apem beba. If you kill millions, millions will come. That's how the Asante saying goes. So the town Dentre was really strong. So they were defeating other states and then take them as slaves, and then they were part of Dentres. Because if they defeat a state, the state have to join them for them to become part of Dentres.
Okay.
So they defeated 6 states, which those states came together to form a strong union. And those states are Kwamai, Insuta, Dwabin, Mampon, and Kokufu. So these states and Kwabin. So these states came together to form a strong union to defeat the Dentres. Because what the Dentres did it, after they defeat other states, they maltreat the people. They pay huge tax for them. So they thought of, no, this maltreating is too much. We admit you have been defeated, but you maltreating our people, sleeping with our wives, kids, with hard labor, is too much for us. So they have to find a particular way or permanent way to deliver them from these Dentres. So there was a priest called Okonf Anochi, who was the best friend of Otumfuo Osei to the first.
Okay.
So he told his best friend Otumfuo, I can help you for those states to come together and defeat the town Dentres, because they have been maltreating you people so much. So they came together on a Good Friday. And before they came together to form this union, there have to be a covenant among them, among those 6 states. So all their stools were taken, buried, and also their fingernails and hair was cut, burned into ashes, added to palm wine for each of the leaders to drink. Wow. Because the leader represents his or her state. Whether you're a king or a queen, you represent your state. So all those states have to drink from this cup, which their fingernails and hair was cut, burned into ashes, added to palm wine for each of the states to drink. And then that's where the covenant, the union started from. So after all their stools were taken, they have to choose a new leader.
Okay.
So then Otumfuo, so Okonf Anochi have to conjure a golden stool from the sky.
Okay.
And he said, any of the king which the stool will favorably lap on your lap will be our first king as an unquestionable king. Because you wasn't chosen by man. But you were chosen by who? The gods. So on this Good Friday, Okonf Anochi conjured a golden stool, and it's a lap on Otumfuo Osei to the first.
Okay.
So he was named as an unquestionable leader. And the name of the golden stool was called Sikejwa Kofi.
Sikejwa Kofi.
Sikejwa Kofi.
Okay.
The reason why we add Kofi to it, because we say he's a man and he was born on Friday.
On Friday.
And he came on Friday.
On Friday.
He's called Sikejwa Kofi.
Oh, okay.
So that's where the history of Asante became from. So the name Asante means because of war. And because of war, and it was derived from two words. Two words. And the first letter was Isa. Isa means war.
All right.
And Inti4 means because of. So because of war. That's why these 6 states came together. They formed a strong union and they defeated the Dentures. And then the Dentures became part of Asante Kingdom. And then Asante started expanding. Even Burkina Faso, Benin, Togo, and some part of, I think even Jamaica and Suriname were all part of Asante.
You were all part of Asante?
They were all part of Asante. Yeah, I think because of migration, you know, and other stuff, and because of slavery as well. Because Asante defeated some of those states, so they were all part of Asante. But because the British came here to take over or conquer Asante, so then they split and they started to be on their own free will. Yeah, but they still pay homage to the king of Asante whenever there is a festival here in Kumasi or Asante Palace.
Okay, let's take a drink. Thank you. All right, so who discovered Kumasi?
Okay, so Kumasi was discovered by our famous priest, Okonfo Anochi. Okonfo Anochi.
Okay.
Means priest or fetish priest. Yeah, who was the best friend of Otunfo Osei-Tutu the first.
Okay.
Yeah, so after they formed Asante, so they have to choose a capital or they have to find a capital of Asante. So Okonfo Anochi suggested they have to plant 3 kum trees. Kum trees,
yes, okay.
At 3 different states.
What is the meaning of kum?
Okay, kum is a palm.
It's a palm.
It's a palm tree. So kum trees.
All right.
Yeah, so he planted these 3 trees at 3 different states or 3 different villages.
Okay.
And the name of the first village was Kwamai, Obuani, and Apemso.
Okay.
So the tree at Kwamai, which the tree was called Kum. Yeah, with a few weeks later, the tree flourished, became very big. That's where the king and his people always sat under it.
Okay.
So it was now called Kumasi.
Kumasi. Okay.
And Asi means under.
Under, yeah.
Asi means under. So Kumasi, which is now called Kumasi.
Kumasi.
So it was, the last letter was E, not I.
Not I.
It's Kumasi. So Kumasi, which is now called Kumasi. Yes. And the second stage, which is Obuani. Obuani, so a few weeks later, the tree became very small and tiny.
Okay.
So it was called Kuma.
Kuma.
And Kuma means small kum. Small
Okay.
kum, which is now called Kuma. And the third state, which is Apemso, the tree didn't grow at all. The kum tree didn't grow at all. So a few weeks later, the tree which was planted, kum, fell off and just got rotten.
Oh.
Yes. So the people name it as Kum Ewu.
Kum Ewu.
Ewu.
Okay.
The tree Kum Ewu. It means Kum is dead.
Kum is dead.
Yeah. So
Okay.
so the tree just rotting and it dead and it died. Sorry. So it is now called Kumewu. So that's why we have Kumasi. So Kumasi was chosen as the capital of Asante.
Of the Asante. That's nice. Let's take a drink. So who is the Asante?
Yes, Asante. Okay, thank you very, very much for this question. So if you come to the history of Asante, and you didn't mention of Asante, then that's not a history.
Okay.
Because Asante is the king of Asante. The reason why I'm saying that is Asante, she was the female warrior who protected the golden stool from the British. And Asante was born in Ejosu Bisiansi at 17th of October 1840.
Okay.
That's where Asante was born. And she was at Ejosu Bisiansi as a queen mother and also a farmer. A farmer. But later she ended up in Seychelles. The reason why she ended up in Seychelles was because of war. And what war? The golden stool. Because it was called Asante War in the 1900s.
Okay.
That's where the war began, because she was trying to protect the golden stool from the British. Because our leaders, some of our leaders, tried to sell us out, or try to give tips of where the golden stool is to the British.
Okay.
The reason why the British haven't seen the golden stool before, they have heard it, and they know that's the soul of Asante. So they are trying to take it off, and then they can defeat Asante. Because as I said earlier, if you kill millions will come. Because Asante people were so plenty. So they knew if they take the golden stool out, then the people will collapse. So they try to find so many ways to influence our leaders. And so good for them. Our leaders, some of our leaders were convinced, and then they started, digging into where the golden stool is. So Asante and some few leaders got this idea and then hide the golden stool at Barikesi. Barikesi, that's where the golden stool was heading, and then later she was taken to Ghana Military Museum here in Kumasi, and later sent to Cape Coast Castle, and then later sent to Seychelles. The reason why they were transferring her was Asante people were trying to go to the prison to try to take her out. That's why later they realized to send her to Seychelles Island. That's where she passed away. She was born at 17th of October 1840. So Asante was like a key to Asante. So without Asante, a key to, because without Asante there's no Asante, because she protected the golden stool from the British.
Okay. Yeah. All right. So what type of festivals do you have in Asante region?
Okay, Asante Kingdom, the most popular or the most famous one is Akweside and Adekesi. So Akweside is celebrated every 42 days regarding to the Asante calendar. So Asante people, we have our own calendar and we have a global calendar.
Oh, okay.
Yes, Asante people, we have
their own calendar.
Yeah, we have our own calendar.
Before we have the global
calendar. So every 42 days regarding to the Asante calendar, we celebrate a festival called Akweside. And the purpose of this celebration is to give thanks to our ancestors for how far they have protected us, guiding us, showing us the good way. So just to give thanks to them. So and the next, so it happens on only Sundays.
Only Sundays.
So Akweside. So Akwesi is a Sunday born.
It's a Sunday born.
So Akweside.
Akweside.
Yeah. So we celebrate it every Sunday. If the day happens to be Friday, we will wait and celebrate it on Sunday. Yes. So that's how our celebration goes. Yeah. Right. And the Adekesi is celebrated every 5 years.
5 years.
Yes. And the purpose of this festival, they bring out the golden stool. For the people to see, for the people to believe the golden stool is still alive. Yeah, it still exists, and that's the soul which unites our Asante people together. And those in other states like the Burkina Faso, Togo, Benin, always pay their homage to the king whenever we have this kind of celebration here in Asante Kingdom.
Yeah, nice. Let's drink. Okay, so my next question: what food do the Asante people like most?
Regarding to food, Asante people, we love fufu. Fufu made from plantain, cassava, or some even prefer with cocoyam.
Cocoyam?
Yes. Yeah. Or even yam, normal yam. Yeah, so fufu with soup. Yeah, fufu with soup.
I think I'll taste one before I leave here.
Oh, sure, yeah. I recommend you try one of our fufu here in Kumasi. And it's very good. It's very good.
All right. Nice talking to you.
Same here. Thank you very much.
You've really impacted me.
You're always welcome.
Thank you very much.
You're always welcome.
Nice meeting you too.
Same here, same.
What up, guys? I hope you enjoyed that amazing episode. Guys, it was so educative. I don't know about you. What do you also have to say about that? Leave your comment down below and then I'll reply you. Guys, don't forget to subscribe to our channel, Mr. Africa TV. Don't forget also to share, like, and leave a comment. Don't forget also to follow us on FB, Mr. Africa TV, on IG, Mr_Africa_TV, Twitter, Mr. Africa TV. You can also visit us on www.mrafricatv.com. Guys, I want to advise you, we are not in a normal time. If you don't have anywhere going, please stay at home. May God bless our homeland, Africa, and make our nations great and strong. Bless up.